The statistics can be scary. On average, U.S. fire departments respond to a home fire every 86 seconds. In most cases, these fires can be prevented. October is National Fire Prevention Month, and Ashley Lusby, Sarasota County Emergency Services Public Information Officer, is here to give us some safety tips. All right, those are some pretty scary stats.
They are. They truly are.
You have your work cut out for you with the whole education process.
Yes.
So this is National Fire Prevention Month, but starting Sunday, I understand, is Fire Prevention Week.
Yes,
and there's a specific theme each year.
Yes, this year's theme is Look, Listen, Learn, Be Aware, Fire Can Happen Anywhere.
All right. So let's start then with the look component.
Okay. So look, you want to look around your home to see if there's any fire hazards. Something with like wiring, make sure there's no frayed wires or exposed wiring on it.
Oh,
like
there we
that.
go. So if we can see the metal or copper inside,
so that's
not
safe. You don't want to replace the wiring.
Does that include our cell phone cords that look like that all the time?
That's a fair question.
Anything electrical, you want to make sure is not exposing wiring like that.
Oh, I bet I've got a lot of those around the house.
So you want to definitely replace those, and then also make sure lighters, matches, those are put away, because actually with a lighter like this, kids, if they roll it across the carpet, it could actually start a fire.
Oh, yes.
Wow. So it really is putting on almost a different set of eyes as you scan your home, just to make sure. Are there rooms in the house that are usually more common to have fires start?
Well, locally, a lot of our fires are unattended cooking. So if you're going to cook, stay in the kitchen. I know we're so busy nowadays with, kids and phones and everything, but just really pay attention if you are cooking in the kitchen.
So people would like have a pot on the stove and walk away? Is that what
Yes,
happens?
that happens
Or
all
take
the
a
time,
shower.
actually.
Oops.
So.
Take a shower while you're cooking?
Multitasking. I won't do it again. Now, you brought also, tell us about this battery-operated candle.
So with Halloween coming up, if you have your pumpkins or anything, use a battery-operated candle. Don't use a lit candle outside, because, if the pumpkin gets knocked over, you don't know what could happen.
Yes.
So you never want to leave, like, open flames, I would say. So it's definitely safer to do that.
And it's more effective. I mean, you don't have to replace it as
Correct.
often. All right, so what about the listen component?
So you want to listen for the sound of a smoke alarm. So, in which if you have never heard it, you really should.
Oh, I have.
So it's pretty loud and obnoxious when it
Yes.
starts. So.
This is important, though.
Ooh.
So
if you hear that, run.
yes.
I know when we had our first apartment as adults, we heard our smoke alarm and did not know what the sound was, because it's not something you hear all the time. And we end up looking through the house for it. So that's something you should do with the family, let everyone know what it sounds like?
Yes. You're supposed to test them monthly, and then you're supposed to change a battery every 6 months. So change your battery, which will be November 4th.
Right.
But now they make them actually where they have a 10-year battery seal in them, so you can't even change it you can't even put your battery in there. It's good for 10 years.
Wow.
And then you just replace it, because smoke
That's a
alarms
great
are only
idea.
good for 10 years.
All right,
So-
there's obviously a lot to learn
Yes.
for the whole family. Tell us about the learn component.
So you want to learn 2 ways out of every room. So technically, it would probably be a door and then a window. So you want to make sure that your windows are open, that your doors are free, that nothing's blocking them, and then make sure your family knows how to get out of each room. So we always say have a home family escape plan, and then have a safe meeting place, which a safe meeting place is somewhere outside of your home, a safe distance from your home. Don't do a car or anything, because if the car is gone, then your safe meeting place is gone.
yes.
So a tree or something, and that everyone knows, so that way, if the smoke alarm goes off in the middle of the night, you might go a different way than someone else in your home, so that way you go to a safe meeting place, and then everyone knows that you're safe once you're outside.
And these are great worksheets.
Yeah, and I love the idea of working with it with the kids,
Yes.
because it's not always the most obvious route that can be the safest route. And I don't know, I was a child, I had a lot of anxiety about fire, so I think at least if you talk about, well, this is what we would do, and it's not worth worrying, we don't have to worry about it, we just have to know.
Another important thing to learn is how to use the fire extinguisher, and you all have a very cool acronym that I will now remember. Tell us about PASS.
So the acronym PASS is the P is for pull. You want to pull the pin out of the top, and then you want to pull the hose out as well, because back in the day, there used to be just like a short little nub here, but now that there's a hose, that if you just leave the hose here, you're going to get your shoes really dirty.
Oh, my.
So pull the hose out, pull the pin out. The A is for aim. You want to aim at the base of the fire.
The base of the fire.
Not if you're up at top, you're just fanning the flames and you're doing nothing. So aim at the base of the fire. And the first S is for squeeze. You want to squeeze the handle.
Look out, Joey.
And then the second S is for sweep side to side.
Oh.
So
And that's a great way to remember. I'm one of those people that needs a trick like that.
Yes,
So
me
pass
too.
is great. This is just one of the things I know we can learn coming up at the open house this weekend. Tell us what everyone can expect for the families.
So for open house this weekend, it's a great family event. There's going to be live fire demonstrations. There's going to be stuff for the kids to do. There's a kids combat challenge. There's a fire hose game where they get to spray an actual fire hose.
Oh, they'll love that.
So there's free food, and then it's just a really great time to come out, meet your local first responders, and
Right.
take pictures with
It's a great
them.
way to
Which
get
is
kids
very
excited.
important. Yeah, and they should know who you are, and you're some of the hardest working people we have here. So thank you for all of the hard work that you do. You can learn more at the Fire Prevention Open House this Saturday, October 6th. It'll be at Fire Station number 5, which is on North Beneva Road in Sarasota from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more information, visit scgov.net.